Had to have the GMC towed home last night because the headlight switch went out. Now, I've got to throw a new one in. Here's the old one out. There's the new one in. Now we're going to see if the headlights work. So that apparently was not the problem. So the replacement headlight switch did not get the headlights working again. So the next step, for me anyways, is to take the column apart. I don't think there's any other screws. I don't think there's any other screws holding this together. This is the first time I've ever done this on an OBS Chevy though, so I could just be stupid. Got the tilt out of it. Let's see what kind of damage I can do to it now. Screw right there. Well, see if I can get that out with a pair of pliers, I guess. Got the rusty pliers from the toolbox I keep in the bed of my truck. And see if I can't work this out of here. One step at a time. I don't think this dash or column has ever been apart just from the condition everything's in. I'd rather not break anything, so the interior on these OBS Chevys is made out of Tupperware, basically. Let's see if that does it. bottom half of the column over. Kick those out of my way. And let's see if there's anything over here keeping it in place other than the ignition. And of course, I keep hitting the hazard switch. Tilt the steering wheel down will give me the room I need. Doesn't look like it. Maybe. I can probably get it out from there. Potentially. Let me see where that screwdriver went. Damn it. Maybe this has been out before, because that screw is pretty whooped on. Let's look at the new one and make double sure that screw hasn't come out. And it does. Yep. Let's see if we can turn it with the rusty pliers. Nope. Go figure. Of course not. really don't want to drill this out. Rusty pliers ain't getting it either. Shock therapy doesn't work. That's just chewing up my screwdriver now. Chewing it up pretty good. That shouldn't, I don't think. Nope, it does not. Okay. Yep. Let's see. Okay. Crawl my fat ass up under here. Okay. So I have discovered with the GMC, the switch itself isn't bad. No headlights. Wiggle this wire. Headlights. Wiggle this wire again. No headlights. It's a loose wire. On this middle plug right here. So for some reason, it has wiggled its way loose. Okay, let's try that. And lights are on. I think for the time being, I am lazy and am just going to roll with it. Because I really don't want to drill that screw out. Not tonight. It's after midnight. I haven't been home from work for very long. So for now, I think I'm just going to put it back together and go from there. So, let's have this little adventure again. Because, why not? It's so much fun. Yes, I love this stuff. Anything to do with interior panels is just so fun to me. Now we're gonna find those channel locks again. That for some reason, I'm stupid, but you know, dumb redneck. And I keep calling them pliers. Which way that needed to go. Put this up here, not a good shot at all, but I am stupid and need both hands. I guarantee a blind dead squirrel would do a better job at this than me. But you work with what you got. See, did that start? Yes, that did start. Now, we can come back down here to where you can actually see things. Not interesting things. God, it popped off again. Let's try that up here. Let's go back up here, the bad shot. So that I can do my best imitation of a dead flea again. I feel like watching me work on anything is like watching a monkey with a football. But rednecks do what rednecks do. Of course, that's not doing anything. But let's move you down here where I can actually see what I'm doing. And keep hard at the stupidity. because improper tools, anger, and a beat up old Chevy will do that to you. Now, what did I do with the other half of the steering column? We're going to go back up here. There's that one. And come on, snap together, old girl. There's that one. Okay, we're gonna grab the only cooperating screw that GM has ever used. Make sure I got the right driver. And we're gonna come back up under here. Oh, I almost forgot. This guy needs to go right in. If I can stop being an idiot for 2 seconds. And don't try to put it on upside down. Needs to go right in there. So that I can do that and actually get to it. Okay. Oh, come on. And there is that. Nice and snug. Move these so I can plant myself. We're going to come back up here and grab my dash bezel. Set that in there. This would be much easier if I had anything other than a cell phone. Grab my key to it. Stick that in. Bring her all the way down to first so that I have enough room to wiggle the dash bezel back into place. I wish I wasn't so fat. That would actually fit into places. I'm going to take this. Bring it back into its home. We're going to still have headlights. Cool. One step at a time. Up. And look at me for getting a step. Like I said, dumb redneck. We're gonna come kind of while you stay up in there. Nope. So I almost forgot to pop this in, like so. Even though I don't want to break anything, care so little about the interior on this truck that I'm just going to smack the thing back together. And do we still have headlights? We do. All right. Now, tilt that back. Reach in here. I don't know what the hell that noise was, but still have headlights. I should probably check what that was. Hopefully the ride on the tow truck didn't damage something. Headlights, left blinker, right blinker, column cover's a little misaligned, but that is not too bad. I can deal with that. Let's see, do I have dash lights? I have dash lights. Dome light in this truck hasn't worked since I bought it. Don't really care, that's what flashlights are for. But the dash bezel is all back on. Push that cup holder back in before I forget. And headlights. Alright, we're winning. Redneck winning, but winning is winning. I've never been one to trust an airbag, so there we go. One thing I always like to do if I know the parts are good and I'm just changing them out, so I'll bring them back to the shop, grab my Sharpie, and label what they're for. Like so. Then I'll shell them so that if I ever run into a situation where I need them, I have them. Maybe one day I'll actually go in and drill that bolt out, but right now I don't have the energy, I don't have the willpower, and I don't have the want. Throw that up there, and stack of parts for various cars I own. There's a new O2 sensor for the Corolla if I ever get unlazy. I had to replace the front door handles on the outside of the Corolla. A spare water pump for my '78 Toyota. It's the original gas cap for the Toyota, and then way up there in the back is a oil pan gasket, a spare for the Toyota as well. And all the parts for the Datsun are in it right now because I'm lazy, and that's just where they landed. Decided to come out a back road and do a stress test, or rather an endurance test, to make sure the headlights stay on. Dome light obviously doesn't work, so I've got the camera light on. We'll see what happens. And my cigarette went out, so there's that. So far, all the dash lights are on, the headlights are on, and everything's working. Just got home from the test drive. Headlights stayed on the whole time, all the blinkers working, everything. Can't really complain about how the truck performed. It's a little 350, so can't expect speed out of it, especially for a stock TBI. But it looks like that loose connector was all that was wrong with it, at least for now. So I'm just gonna keep running it the way it is, because if it works, it works. And it sucks that I couldn't find that while I was at work, so had to have it towed home. Would have driven it. I don't live all that far from where I work, but there were cops everywhere. So with cops sitting everywhere, it wasn't worth the risk of driving it home. I could have gotten it home if I knew I wouldn't get pulled over, but it wasn't worth it. So just took one of the other cars to work today and figured it out when I got home. That's just how it goes.